Warning. The Crow and More Show is highly entertaining and addicting. Listening to the show may cause dependencies. The hosts are not responsible for any injuries caused while listening to the show. Listener's discretion is advised. Welcome everyone to the Crow and More Show with your hosts, Vincent Crow and Lisa J. Moore. So sit down, lube up, and get ready for the greatest 2 hours on radio. Show live here on blogtalkradio.com. Yeah, we got the blues. We got the double blues because lawlessness has taken the land, and we got journalists trying to get actual information from the president. I mean, what's next? What is going to happen next? How dare a journalist ask
Aliens
a question?
Are going to invade Earth.
No, wait a minute. That's later in the show. Quit jumping the segments, man.
I just think that's probably going to happen.
Well, it is going to happen. We've already had it happen here on this show numerous times. But, we were going to talk about that news. Don't get ahead of everything because the UFO stuff is later in the show. Oh, yeah.
It is?
Yeah. So, you got to stay tuned for that because everybody can use some UFO news, because...
And zombie.
And
vampires. Sparkly vampires.
There's more zombie news. There was some robbery where the robber goes and bites the person's ear off. I mean, Vincent, please tell me you did get your special bullets, the ones that we talked about in the last show.
I don't need special bullets. What I do to handle a zombie, I just have to walk out and walk hard with a gun.
But you gotta have bullets in the
Two
gun.
to the chest, one to the head. That's all I gotta do.
But those were special. That's what I'm saying. Those were special.
I don't need special bullets. You don't need special bullets for a zombie. You just gotta shoot them in the head. You need special bullets for a werewolf. See? You're not up on that. You need silver bullets for a werewolf. Vampire, stake in the heart. See? And zombie, it's just a shot to the head. There you go. That's all you got to do.
We're going to talk about wolves later in the show, too. Okay.
Oh.
But one of the weirdest, craziest stories that made me do a double take this week was North Dakota actually held a vote and considered abolishing property tax. Your friend, your co-host, if they would have enacted that, if I could deal with the harsh winters in North Dakota, I might have moved to North Dakota.
I think anybody would have moved there because it's a boom, people. They're
having a huge oil boom.
Well, they're showing the rest of America what happens when you actually drill for oil and frack and a few other things.
Hey, you're not allowed to say frack on the air.
You can frack because that's how...
No, you're not allowed to say...
Hey, you get that fracking whatever out of my fracking face.
Oh, you're talking about fracking.
Yeah, fracking.
Yeah, you're talking about the stuff that makes money.
I love it.
And brings energy.
That's right.
And brings jobs.
That's right.
And, keeps prices down.
I don't care what any actor in Hollywood tells you. Fracking works. I think we should do more fracking.
Well, you know what?
Just make sure you do safe fracking. Not, don't, you got to do safe fracking. Stay frack.
Watch it. We don't want to lose our show. We don't want to lose our show.
We're not going to lose our show on just fracking. You got to. Hell, our show is powered by fracking.
You know what?
What?
I never thought of it that way. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
We're
this
great.
show has been
Sometimes we have callers call us up and call us mother frackers.
Uh-oh.
That's fine with me. Go ahead. We're really good at fracking.
We are. We are very good at that. And we are, but I'm serious. The only reason that I wouldn't have moved to North Dakota was just, their winters. Their winters are a little bit rough. I know, I'm a puss.
No,
I know.
There's not a coat. You remind me of like a person that works with me at work. A coworker who it could be 90 freaking degrees outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he will put on a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "Oh, it's cold." And I'm like, "Are you kidding me?"
Well, you're a big guy. You wouldn't know what cold is if it.
I do know what cold is.
Slapped you.
I've been to Alaska.
And did you get cold in Alaska?
That's right. I was cold. It was windy. It was raining, and I had my jacket on. I don't like the cold either. I hate it, but I put up with it.
Yeah, you're still in New York. That tells me the cold doesn't bother you.
If I didn't have to pay property tax, heck, I would move to North Dakota.
Well,
just myself a 4x4 truck.
Uh-huh. And
myself a dog. I'm ready to go. Cowboy hat.
The saddest thing is that it didn't pass. They held their little mandate election thingy,
and it didn't pass.
It didn't pass, from what I read.
That's because people believe. You see, this is what the liberal media has, or should I say, liberals in general have, or the environmental nut jobs have done to us. They say that the government needs money in order to last. Well, they got more money than they need.
Money running out there, you know what?
This was their chance to get rid of the whole property tax, but I guess what the citizens of North Dakota believe is eventually this boom is going to come to an end. And when it does, the government is going to need our property taxes, so let's just keep it. All I got to say is, for those of you that voted no, you're an idiot. Those of you that voted yes,
you're an idiot, because what would have happened, I'm going to tell you my view on what would have happened if that would have passed. Other states would have seen their success.
Yeah.
Because people are moving to North Dakota right now because of the jobs, because of their employment rate.
Because they're drilling for oil, people.
Because they're drilling, and they got mean jobs going on there, and those jobs pay money. My nephew is in the oil business on an oil rig, and he is making money.
Of course.
Okay, he is in his upper 20s, and he is feeling like he can take care of himself and his fiance and, well, I mean, I guess she's a girlfriend at this point, but he is feeling like a young man. And I feel
Lisa jumped the gun on that one. It's a good thing. I hope that he's not listening to the show, because he's like, "What are you doing? I haven't popped the question yet. I haven't even decided yet." Now he's nervous.
They're real serious with each other. I mean, they're like,
popped the question yet. So
there's
that rule.
I'm telling you, but the point is that he's doing well. He's doing well, better than I've ever seen him do.
Yeah.
Okay, so this was going to be an amendment to the state's constitution. Okay?
All right.
And, if you've got more people moving to the state, then you're going to have even more taxes coming into the treasury for the state, the counties, the cities, because so many of these people were going to be moving there. And other states were going to look at this, and they were going to see that this is working, because North Dakota is not the only place that has oil.
No.
There are several
Geez, I mean, they can frack in New York.
They can do it in New York.
That's right.
They can certainly do it in Texas.
They can frack in New York. Frack in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And think of the jobs that would create, Mr. Governor Cuomo.
Well, the thing is that the oil industry would be a backbone, but once you've got all those people there doing these other aspects of the economy, it's not just going to die if that slows down. Those other people are going to be doing all these other businesses and creating so many different other kinds of jobs. It's not just going to be about oil. It's going to get people moving to that state, which until recently, who lived in North Dakota? Not very many people, okay?
Bunch of buffalo.
There was a lot of buffalo there, but until the oil industry came in and said, hey, man, you guys are pretty rich. You know, it's kind of like the Beverly Hillbillies. You know, you come in there.
They just came in and they said, can we frack here? Can we drill for oil? And the governor said, okay. Frack, yeah.
And you know, it was born. You know, I mean, the thing is, when there is success, people need to turn their eyes to the things that work instead of trying to do things that don't work. Success is success, and they are showing success. And I was
so in other words, what you're saying is drilling for oil, fracking for natural gas, those are green jobs.
They're green jobs, and I don't know anything about green.
Let's say that they're green jobs, but they're a different kind of green. They're not like the environmental nut jobs pushing the green energy crap. No.
You know what kind of green job? You know what kind of green jobs they are?
Money.
You know what kind of green jobs they are?
Money.
The kind of green jobs that give you money. So that you can feed your families. Oh, yes. How horrible! You can feed your families. So don't have to go and be on food.
Maybe it's dark green. Maybe we'll call it dark green jobs.
Okay, dark green jobs.
Yeah, forest green jobs.
Gosh.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh. Well, we will be. Guess what time it is?
It is time for happy hour.
Yes, it is. Whoop, 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 whoop. And so we are going to be right back after this. And we got George Carlin to kick off happy hour. We'll see you right back after these messages.
Hi, but not too high. This is George Carlin. I'm sitting here. I have on a yellow hat, a pink shirt, dark sunglasses, and an earring in my ear. And I'm going to tell you not to get into heavy drugs. Well, it sounds bizarre, I know, but there are other things to do with your life, other things to help you make it. Heavy drugs make it all worse, and they help you die.